Hi guys, this is episode number 3 of Noteworthy, your weekly music show covering all great aspects of Indian music. I'll be giving rankings of the best songs of the week. I'll be talking about news, events in the world of Indian music, great albums and EPs that you should listen to. Definitely, I'll be talking about EPs and albums you should not be listening to, controversies, my opinions, my take on it. So overall, it is going to be your weekly dose of music. The website where I'll be reviewing Indian music is once again put on the description box. My Instagram handle is put there as well. I recently released the week's best Indian songs. I'll be just covering it in a bit. Okay, let's start off with what was great. Something that happened this week was the Lollapalooza. This is a music event which happened on 28th and 29th of January in Mumbai. Okay, it's the first time it's happening in Asia. Okay, so that's a big thing. It was founded in 1991 and it's been happening in America. And to have it here, hosted here in Mumbai, is a special thing. I, being a music journalist, music reviewer, should have gone for it. I had some important social functions I had to attend to. The price is a problem. It was close to 5,000 bucks for the 2 days. I found it to be a little costly, but I can understand that there are some great musicians coming from all over the world. Indian musicians who I love were bands like Easy Wanderlings, As We Keep Searching, individual performers like Mali, or you might know her as Malavika Manoj, the Yellow Diary, Dugal Sisters, or the Symmetry Sisters as they call themselves, F16s, which is a Chennai based rock band, Pratik Kuhad, who's like a global wonder right now, Tejas Menon, another fantastic Indian musician, AP Dhillon, again a global hit he is, Hanuman Kind, a great rapper, Rashmeet Kaur, she's doing fantastically. I featured a couple of her songs. And finally, it was Imagine Dragons. I'm sure you know this band from America. So they did a show there. They performed. I don't know for how long, but then they performed as well. So it was a great, fantastic event for people who are interested in music. I'm definitely promising myself that I'm going to go next year or whenever it happens sooner than that. Okay, now let's talk about a little bit of bad stuff. EPs that you should definitely skip, not stream. I've already covered these on my Instagram handle in the 1 minute music review. I'm just going to give a synopsis here. Pathan, 2.5 stars, skip it all the way. It is not worth your time, hugely disappointing. Don't listen to Pathan at all. There is not a brief moment of inspiration anywhere. Main Monica, okay, this is another EP from one of my favorite musicians in India today. He is Anand Bhaskar, okay. Go check out his Instagram handle called Bhaskarville. Interesting name. Anand Bhaskar Collective is his band. They are fantastic musicians. Rishi Giridhar, there is Ajay Jayanti in the band. I consider him to be one of the best talents in the country today. I even featured his BGM score for Masoom as one of the best of 2021, or sorry, 2022. I have always loved his music. So considering that there were huge expectations, I was very, very disappointed. I'm giving it 2 stars. You can skip it. I don't think you will find anything very interesting. Having said that, I think the problem is with the style of music. This is very much like your Bapi Lahiri disco or R.D. Burman's disco soundscape, and I'm not a fan of that. I think R.D. Burman's less favorite music style of that I preferred was that disco soundscape. In fact, the music can be compared to Monica My Darling. Monica My Darling. Wow, I don't know why the similarities, but Monica My Darling was a movie on Netflix which had similar kind of music. I didn't like it at all. So maybe it's the style of music that I don't like. Anyway, I wouldn't spend time listening to Main Monica. I hope Anand Bhaskar makes a comeback and gives me something more special. Farzi, 3.5 stars. You can stream to the music. It is fantastic by Sachin and Jigar. I'm waiting to see the series on Amazon Prime to see how the BGM is. Vijay Sethupathi and Shahid will be going great guns in the series. It's their follow-up to Bedia. I did feature 2 songs from Bedia. I did like a couple of songs in this. So listen to Farzi. What's exciting is Gandhi Godse. The movie, the trailer was fantastic. I've not yet read all the reviews about it. Gandhi Godse, wow, it feels like a little bit of Frost Nixon. I've seen that movie, Frost Nixon. I hope Gandhi Godse brings out some interesting points of view, brings about a discussion about a very, very controversial period in Indian history. Musically, why am I interested in this is because this is a Rajkumar Santoshi direction. Wow, remember him? And it's got music by A.R. Rahman. Remember the combination? The last time these two guys went together and created a massive hit was Legend of Bhagat Singh. Okay, now Rahman is back creating music for a Rajkumar Santoshi film. Vaishnava Janato is the only song that's been released. It's the same tune that you know originally, Vaishnava Janato, right? Because Gandhi was a fan of this song. Now, what is interesting is in the movie Hey Ram, which was directed and acted by Kamal Hassan, which was also around Gandhi and Godse. Sorry, not Godse, but another person who's supposed to be like Godse. But it did feature Gandhi's history. Now, there too there was Vaishnava Janato, but Ilayaraja was the music scorer, composer for that. He gave a completely different tune to the lyrics of Vaishnava Janato. Now, I don't know which is better, whether one would go for their own tune or whether they would keep the original melody intact. You let me know in the comments. I'm waiting to hear the rest of the songs when they are out. Another interesting thing I'm excited about is Chatriwala. I've not yet seen the Z5 movie, but songs, 4 musicians. I'm not a fan of this formula of giving music to different musicians, but here 2 definitely worked. You can definitely stream it. It's a fantastic album. These 2 songs made it to this week's countdown among the best songs in India. Okay, Toot Hi Gaya by Durgesh Rajbhat and Akhil Sachdeva scores another song called Main Teri Hi Rahu. Both are fantastic numbers. I'm surprised that Bollywood can come up with such great songs. I hope these guys get to score more. Let's go to the top 10 of the week. Number 10, Mallika Mallika, a Telugu song sung by Ramya Behera, scored by Mani Sharma. Number 9, Ho Jaane Do, sung and composed by Rashi Sood and Raghav Miatal. It's beautiful. I love the closing segment especially. Listen to it. Number 8, Dastan. Okay, a newcomer called Rahul Makija. He has lyrics in both Hindi and English alternatively. Every line changes, so that was interesting. It's got a good tune. Number 7, Tani Maile. M.S. Krishna is the singer. Pradeep has also sung it, but I liked this version too. The composers are Madly Blues. It's one of the best BGM scores already of 2023. Listen to Tani Maile at number 7. Number 6, here comes Akhil Sachdeva and Shirley Setia with Main Teri Hi Rahu. What a beautiful romantic number. You gotta listen to it. Number 5, it's a patriotic song, and who better than Sonu Nigam to sing it? Rochak Kohli, I'm featuring for the first time, though he's been around for a while. Maati Ko Maa Kehte Hain. It's a beautiful slow number. Listen to it and you will feel patriotism running through your veins. Number 4, I love this guy, Dave Arrows. He's a musician, he's a producer, he's also an editor, he's a writer. He writes music, writes about music. He's a music journalist for Rolling Stones India. Okay, and his song is called Another Avenue, sung by one of the Dugal sisters, Riya Dugal. And this is brilliant synth pop. You'll go back to the 1990s and early 2000s. Fantastic singing. You must listen to it at number 4. Number 3, Bully Bainbridge has come up with his EP. And this song I love the most. It's a ballad with some great arrangements. It's sung by one of my favorites, Shalmali Kholgade. Okay, so Better Place at number 3. Number 2, this guy called Keshav Huria is a young Indian musician. He hails from Chennai. He studied in KMMC run by A.R. Rahman. He knows me. I know him personally. We have talked a few times. He calls me Anna. How sweet of him. His song from the album or the EP called Aparna. It's called Jaane Fir Se Kaise. Jaane Fir Se Kaise. He is accompanied by Vidya Gopal, another beautiful singer. And it's a good composition. You should listen to it. And finally at number 1, the best song of the week across India. Guys, Toot Hi Gaya by Durgesh Raj Bhatt and sung by Himani Kapoor. She's going great guns. Now, there is an interesting story to it. A few months ago, maybe close to a year ago, Durgesh Raj Bhatt composed an indie song called Khat. I messaged him and told him that he should be proud of himself. It's fantastic and it's at number 3. All that he bothered about was who's at number 1 and 2. I was surprised, but I was also happy that this guy wants to come to the number 1 spot. I told him the names of the number 2 and number 1 songs. He said, yeah, they're worthy guys. So I'm happy that I came third to these guys. And guess what? This week, his song is at number 1. And just like he wanted, the guy has aimed high and got there. So I wish him all the best. Please do listen to Toot Hi Gaya. You will not regret it. What ugly things happened this week? Well, in Hampi, there was a Kailash Kher incident where he was apparently performing and 2 fans threw bottles at him on the stage because he didn't sing in Kannada up till then. Maybe it was an hour, 1.5 hours into the show. Whatever it is, they threw bottles and they also apparently were pissed off that he did not talk in Kannada. I mean, like, what are these guys? Are they idiots? I mean, like, thankfully, they have been arrested. I asked a lot of my close friends, music lovers, as to what they felt. Yes, it was wrong, no matter what. No, of course, Kailash Kher should have sung in Kannada. Or it was a rare incident, so forget about it. 70% said yes, thankfully, thank God. They said no, yes, these guys should be punished. You don't have the right to throw bottles to become violent. There were 10% of the people who said no, they should have sung in Kannada. I think they are from Bangalore probably. And saying that it's a rare incident, let's forget about it, that's 20%. Now Sonu Nigam gave a response to this and I was pretty disappointed. He's a great singer, no doubt, one of the best in India. But his controversial statements, really give me the creeps. We've seen him talk about the Azan, the loud drawings of the Azan before. Now he comes and says that it's just a one-off incident. We should not pay too much of attention to it. Fans are great and appreciative. I wondered why. This happened in Hampi in Karnataka. And Sonu Nigam sings most of his songs, if not all of his songs today, in Kannada. He's a huge hit in Kannada. He sings 5 songs at least a month, I guess, in Kannada. So maybe he didn't want to, create a ruckus among his fan base and didn't want to lose his fan base. That's pretty selfish according to me. But there were a few people who at least were appreciative of the police and said that Kailash Kher should not have been treated like that. I just thought of the movie The Gladiator. Remember that scene where Russell Crowe goes about killing a few people and in the middle of that stadium, in the middle of that amphitheater, shouts, "Are you entertained?" That's what I felt. Why should a musician feel responsible that he has to sing in a particular language and has to come in and entertain? Just because you're paying money doesn't mean that you own a musician, right? I really feel bad about it. I hope the situation changes. The other interesting thing, finally from my end, is Hampi. I've been there. Is a place where you have foreigners and North Indians and all kinds of people. We as South Indians wanted to taste dosa in Karnataka. One night, we stayed there for 3 nights. We could not find a single spot. Finally, one roadside shop gave us dosa. What I'm trying to say is all you get is continental food, North Indian food, pizzas, and Italian food and Mexican food. So if you're moved on and you're okay to taste foreign food and not even wanting dosa, why can't you just listen to Hindi songs? Why do you want Kannada songs? Well, we'll have to wait and see what great things and ugly things happen next week. Until then, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and also go and follow me on Instagram. It's Extravaganza. Until then, bye-bye.